6th grade, just come on up, come on. I have something for you if you will come up here. I have Frisbees. All you adults, stay back. Okay, so just kind of right there. So I'll stay right here. Everybody get in the line. Hi, how are y'all? We have Texans among us, okay? Yes, I know. Hold your applause. They don't need it. So anyways, so there you go. Now, there's your Frisbee. You like Frisbees? There you go. There you go. You can have one. Something else for you to throw at me when I come to your house. Okay, so now show everybody the Frisbees. Okay, these are cool Frisbees. There you go, out into the crowd. Oh, there you go. Right over your head. There you go. So this is 2-part. Number one, this is prizes for you guys. Those people are just looked out. But also, we're giving these away next week at the park. We're having fellowship at the park. So remember, next Sunday, don't come here. Go to Moss Wright Park early to help Steve and I, and you'll hear more about that in a minute. But anyways, so how many of y'all like the Frisbees? Are they okay? They're cool? Okay? Nice color? Okay, Mr. Doug made those for us. They're really cool. They have our actual website on there. We have an actual website, people. You could go to it. From there, you can go to our YouTube and all that other stuff. So today, we have something cool we're going to do. How many of y'all like to decode messages? You like to? How many of y'all think you're going to be really good at this? You don't know? Okay. Because we're going to have a couple of, you don't know what it means? I'm going to teach you what it means. We're going to have a couple of practice rounds, and then the person who can decode the final word gets this backpack Bible, which I'm just telling you right now, I don't know how you feel about Captain America, but I'm pretty excited about the Bible. I may win myself just so I can have that Bible. Okay, so our first thing is about decoding. So where we go? There you go. Okay, so decode means, it's a verb, decoding, to translate from a code into the original language or form. To extract meaning from the spoken written symbol. Television is to unscramble an electronic signal so as to provide a video picture for cable subscribers. So in other words, decode means like you take a bunch of scrambled up stuff and you figure out what it means. That means decode. So a lot of times like, exactly. But that's okay. But it does make sense to somebody. So okay, so the first thing I'm going to show you, how many of y'all can decode this next word, okay? Here's the word. Anybody figure out what that means? It's a 4-letter word. Would it help if you actually had the code symbols? The key? Okay, so the next slide shows us the key. Okay, so there's the key. Now, do you think you can figure out what that word is? Now, just really think about it now. Some of you guys who are really, if you've played Nancy Drew, this should be no problem for you. Emma always helps you. She's not helping. Yes? What? Where? Lord? Be quiet, Nancy. This is for the kids, Nancy. Okay, so I'm going to show you, okay? Now, see, the first symbol up there is the box with the 2 dots. So see where K and L is? See how that's a symbol? And it has 2 letters in it. So the first letter is L. Okay, you guys got it. The second letter is... Thank you. Yes. Does it say love? Let's see, next slide. Ding! Very good. All right. So now you kind of figure out what's going on now. Does that make any sense at all? Yes? No? Okay. See the tic-tac-toe square? Yeah, so 1 dot means, excuse me kids while I talk to your parents. 1 dot is the first letter, 2 dots is the second letter, and each of those things. Okay, so the next one, go on. Can you figure out that one?
I can. I'm going to
What?
figure it out.
Try to figure it out. Do you know? Okay. Anybody? You want the code? Okay, here's the code. You know the last letters? What?
Yeah.
Okay, there's the code card. There's the key. It's a 5-letter word. Yes. Grace. Very good. Okay. All right, now this one is going to be for the prize, okay? So you're going to see it. I'm not going to give you the code, though. So I'm not going to give you the key. You have to use your mind, Nancy. Come on now. Oh, here we go. So here's the next one. Yes. No. Sorry. Anybody? I think somebody's got to figure it out. Anybody? You know what it is. Okay, as soon as I show you the code, you're going to know it. All right, here. Don't show the code. He's thinking, I can tell. Okay, we're going to show. Yes. Mercy. Thank you very much, all of you. Thank you. Okay, show the code. There you go. Mercy. Thanks, guys. You can go back to your seats. So here's the point of that little message. If you don't know, now some of y'all figured it out, but for most of us, if we don't know the code, we can't figure out what the message is. Church, we have the Holy Spirit inside of us. He is our decoder. He helps us take this and understand it. When you have people, when you have friends, when you have family, when we live in a world that doesn't have the Holy Spirit, they cannot figure out the code. Don't get mad at them because they don't know the answers that we know, because they don't have the Holy Spirit that we have. And you wouldn't know it if you didn't have the Holy Spirit inside you. Guess what? You would not figure out the code. The Holy Spirit inside you is what gives you the ability to know what you know. So what we need to do as we come across things like we did this week with the Supreme Court's decision and all this other stuff and all the junk that's out there in the world, don't get mad about it. Understand they're the way they are because they don't have the code. They don't have the key code that we have. We have the Holy Spirit. And you're not going to convince, no matter how much you try, to convince your lost friend, your lost brother, your lost spouse, or whatever, no matter how hard you try, they need the Holy Spirit inside them to help decode the message. And that ties in with what we're going to be learning as the rest of us. So guys, kids, thank you very much. Y'all are awesome. And anybody want to play Bible bingo today? I knew Nancy would say yes. All right. So we'll start with any of the kids. Any of you kids want to play Bible bingo? It's up here. Come get it. And there's crayons. And for those of you who don't know, our Mr. Doug and Miss Amy and Misty, we've given them a few months off. They've been working for about 10 years without any real break. We've given them some time off, so I get to do